Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good evening. Today is Saturday, December 21st. Shout out to the 472 subs on here. I wouldn't be making these videos without y'all. So this video, guys, is going to be about my Phoenix Suns, okay? We just lost by 8 points to the Detroit Pistons. And the other night, we lost to the Indiana Pacers by 9 points. And, guys, how are we losing to teams that have losing records? You know what I mean? The Pacers were 12 and 15. And I think the Pistons were 11 and whatever it is, 15, 16. We're losing to teams that we shouldn't be losing to, you know? And it's crazy because both of these teams, you had 7 different players that scored double digits, you know, compared to our just starting 5. And I'm just starting to think like, dude, like, do we just need more younger people? Because Jalen Duren is 21, Cade Cunningham is 23, and Jaden Ivey is 22. Yeah, Jaden Ivey is, he's 22. So Tobias Harris is a veteran on there. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a veteran. But it's crazy, guys, because like the top 3 players that are scoring, they're all in their super early 20s. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, bro, how do we have KD? You know, he scored 43, and I think Bradley Beal scored 26. And then who else? Tyus Jones did his thing too. And yeah, we have Royce O'Neal and Nurkic, but they didn't really make that much of an impact. You know what I mean? And we didn't have Booker today, which sucked. But the other night we played with Book against the Pacers, and we still lost by 9. So, guys, I'm starting to just be convinced that it's a chemistry issue. You know, and I don't know, guys. It feels like we don't want it bad enough. Honestly, it just feels like the Suns don't want it bad enough. And compared to these other teams, I think they're just so tired of being bad. You know what I mean? Because think about it, y'all. KD already has a couple rings. You know, Bradley Beal, I don't know. He's already kind of, to me, Bradley Beal's he's a vet already, and he's already gotten big contracts. So he's hungry maybe for a championship, but I feel like when these guys get super paid like that, they really, you know, a championship is just like the cherry on top. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure he really meshes well with KD and Book. So I'm kind of hoping now that maybe we trade him for Jimmy Butler or somebody. You know, a couple. If we don't get Jimmy Butler for Bradley Beal, I hope we get 2 young players. Honestly, because it's starting to see. It seems like, you know, the Rockets, the Grizzlies, you know, the Thunder, like all the young teams are flourishing. Like they're doing their thing over here. You know what I mean? And it's looking like I don't know, like Book might be getting frustrated being here because I don't know if he ever plans on leaving us. You know, I hope he doesn't. You know, I hope he's a Phoenix Sun forever. But I mean, you saw Damian Lillard leave. You know, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just frustrated with the Suns, honestly, because how the heck are we losing to teams that we shouldn't be losing to? You know, Detroit was terrible the past couple years. All of a sudden, they're doing a little better and they're defeating us. You know what I mean? And the Pacers are a super inconsistent team as well. They have a losing record, so it's really annoying. It's these teams from the East. The East is really weak, guys, compared to the West. So if we're losing to the weak teams from the East, bro, like it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. We should be like destroying these teams. Like honestly, with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, bro, even if Book is out, we should still be like demolishing these teams, y'all. And it's just getting tired to see. It's getting very tiring to see like really good vets, you know. And I don't know, Grayson Allen didn't do anything today, and that dude had one of the highest 3-point percentage stats last season. I'm not sure why he's like not doing his thing anymore, you know. And I don't know, y'all. Royce O'Neal, yeah. What do you guys think about Royce O'Neal? You know, Nurkic does his thing as a center. You know, I still prefer him over DeAndre, and you know, I'm not really mad at that. But guys, like, it makes me mad that we went to the finals, and then ever since then we haven't even been close. You know, KD has not helped us like at all. Like a little bit, it's entertaining, you know, but have we seen the last good days of KD? Is Kevin Durant actually gonna make an impact with us? Because if it seems like he was doing pretty decent in Brooklyn, you know, with Harden and Irving, But ever since then, he came over here, and it's just been, you know, really mediocre basketball. It hasn't really been any flashes that, you know, I feel like people are gonna remember him here in Phoenix. You know, it's just really like I am not motivated to watch Suns games, y'all. I'll be watching these games and I'm like, dude, like how we had such a really good team like 2 3 years ago with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson and Jay Crowder and all those guys, you know what I mean? And it's just like, bruh, you know, Chris Paul even, you know, Chris Paul. I'm happy for Chris Paul. He's doing his thing in San Antonio, right? But all these players we gave up for KD and Beal, just just to be mediocre, guys. Like this is terrible. You know, it's again, it's December. It's still pretty early, right? But we should be top three. You know, Memphis should not be above us. Oklahoma City should not be above us. I'm sorry. Who else? Houston should not definitely not be above us. But what's the main thing they all have in common? They got a lot of young bucks over there, you know, and I feel like they're just hungry. They're all of those teams are tired of being like either mediocre or just sucky these past years, you know. So they're at a place where they're doing really good. You know, I'm happy for John Morant. I'm happy for Shai Gilgeous Alexander. You know, I'm happy even for Clay. You know what I mean? Like I hate the Mavericks. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Mavericks, the Spurs and Lakers, I've hated them my whole life because I'm a Suns fan, and those guys, you know, they're in the West, so we've always been competing with them all the way from like the Kobe days and Tim Duncan days, Dirk Nowitzki days, you know. But guys, something needs to change. You know, we either need to trade Beal for a couple of younger guys or Jimmy Butler and get a dog in the locker room because I don't feel like we don't have any dogs. You know, KD, I feel like he's like a finesse player. He's not really a leader. And Book, same thing. He's more finesse. I don't think he really wants to lead a team. You know, as much as I love Book and KD, they're not dogs. You know what I mean? It's really hard to get a dog in your locker room. You know, we used to have PJ Tucker. He was a dog. You know, who else have we had that was a dog? I don't know. It's hard to get a dog, you know, because dogs usually play a lot of defense, you know, and if we're not gonna play defense, you know what I mean. The results are really gonna vary a lot of the time, right? So it'd be cool, honestly, to get PJ Tucker back, you know, because we kind of had him like when we really sucked, you know. So to get PJ Tucker back would be pretty cool, you know, or I don't know, somebody really defensive minded. You know, that's what it'd be super cool to get Jimmy Butler. It would, you know. It's just he's kind of up there in age. What is he, 35, 36? So the injury concern is there. I believe he tweaked his his ankle or his foot, something. He actually recently got injured. So actually, I don't know anymore, right? So because when you're trying to get a lot of money and you're in your mid 30s, it's gonna be tricky. Somebody really has to want you or need you, right? So we're gonna see how that unfolds, guys, and I don't know. Comment down below who do you guys think would be like a good dog if we're not able to get Jimmy Butler or maybe two potential players for Bradley Beal, you know, because I just feel like we need some young bloods in there. We need some fresh blood, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, guys, vets, like it seems like the vets they don't really want it as bad as I thought, you know. I still think Book really wants it, you know, but it just seems like ever since Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson and Chris Paul and Ayton and all those guys left, like something really changed, you know, and not in the best way. I think everybody thought, including myself, when Kevin Durant came, I'm like, holy crap, dude, like this is about to get crazy. Devin Booker with Kevin Durant, and then all of a sudden we get Bradley Beal. Like that was Washington's best player for the longest, you know, because John Wall was, you know what I mean, and it just goes to show you guys, getting the best players doesn't mean anything. You know, it really doesn't. It's all about chemistry. It's all about coaching. It's all about schemes. It's all about ball movement. It's all about, you know, really, really utilizing your bench players as well. Like there's a science to basketball. You know, it's not just one player. It's not a one-player team. You know, a team there's no I in team, as they say, right? So hopefully we get it together, y'all. Hopefully we get it together. Yeah, losing to the Pacers and Detroit, that's pretty frustrating. You know, these are guys from the East and they both have losing records, and we have no business losing. You know, even without Book, we have no business losing to Detroit, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. All my Suns fans, comment down below. What do you guys think we should make a trade for? Because I don't think we're gonna be getting far with the squad that we have right now, unfortunately. So like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.